1, 2. 1, 2.
You should be good now.
Test, 1, 2. Can you hear me okay, ladies and gentlemen? All right. All right, I'm just about a minute here. We're going to take off. So I know it's hot in them grandstands. It's like they're closer to the sun, I know. I was up there a little bit ago, and it is like a frying pan, I got to tell you. But anyways, a couple minutes, we're going to be gone, if that. But we're going to take off, get right into some things that we got going on, and then we're going to tear up the rest of the cars. With the hose again. That felt good. I'm sure it did. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Racine County Fair. How you doing today? I got a couple of questions. Raise your hands if you were here at 2 o'clock. Quite a few of you, that's good. Raise your hands if you were here last year. I got a really crazy question. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my 30th year here. Myself and my family, international. So again, how many people have been coming to the Demolition Derby for more than 15 years? I'm just curious. That's what I love to see. Everybody loves the Demolition Derby, 8 or 80, young or old, it doesn't matter. If something's getting tore up, I know you enjoy it. They don't care what it is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the Racine County Fair. This is the 6 o'clock show. We're going to finish tearing up the cars. Total car count today is over 140 that's going to get tore up. All the events at the 6 o'clock show are main event shows. But before we get started, if you could please all rise, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Not playing, I apologize. I forgot about Abby. I'm sorry. I have Abby, how do you say it again? Dretzka. Okay, Abby Dretzka, who's going to sing. She sung for us earlier, so let's let her take it away.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give her a big round of applause, would you please? And now I've got the 2025 Racine County Fair, Fairest of the Fairs, and she's got a few words to share with you.
One more time, Racine County. Who out there is excited for the Demolition Derby tonight? My name is Paige Kennecke, and I've been honored to serve as your 2025 Racine County Fairest of the Fair these past 5 days. I'm excited tonight to watch some cars get a little banged up, all in the name of fun and some friendly competition. I do want to take a second to acknowledge all of the hard work that goes into making Racine County Fair what I consider to be one of the best fairs around. The Racine County Fair is one of the biggest county fairs in Wisconsin and occupies 100 acres of land. As you might guess, that takes an army of volunteers, sponsors, and 4-Hers to make run it. So on your way out tonight, if you see someone working a booth, taking out an animal, or wearing one of those fancy Racine County name tags, make sure to tell them thank you for all that they do. Now, fans, let's make sure we cheer loud and to show all of these drivers some support. They put a lot of work into making their cars ready for you. And drivers, remember, if the dirt ain't flying, you ain't trying. Have fun and be safe out there. For even more fair fun, join us July 29th through August 2nd for the best 5 days of the year. I will now be passing the microphone over to your 2024-2025 Racine County Agricultural Ambassador.
Hi everybody, I'm Shannon Roberts. I'm the 2024-2025 Racine County Agriculture Ambassador. I'm super excited to be here with all of you tonight. This is one of my first demo derbies I've ever been to, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope that you all enjoyed the fair, and I would like to welcome you all back to the Racine County Fairgrounds September 6th and 7th for Fall Harvest Days to celebrate agriculture in our communities. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emily Angizi. I'm one of the Racine County 4-H 2025 Outstanding Teens. I'm so excited to be here tonight. This is my first Demolition Derby, so I'm quite excited to see how this goes. Good luck to everybody. And I encourage everybody to come check out what 4-H is about and what Racine County 4-H means to so many individuals at our open house, August 7th at Raymond Elementary. Thank you.
Applause for these young ladies. The conventions, I see what they do around the fair. They got a lot more responsibility than people think, and that's a fact. Stop the cars. Don't bring the cars out. I don't know who said to bring the cars out, but they're not ready to come out. The class coming out now, ladies and gentlemen, is your Superstock class. It's D67, Joe Weiss from Burlington. Zach Robinson, Franksville. 44W, Brett Wassam, Racine. 49, Jesse Johnson, Lake Geneva. B3, Matt Burrow, Twin Lakes. 11, Justin Wample, Mount Pleasant. We're going to run down to the last car running. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some Demolition Derby action? One more time, are you ready? All right, so help me out with a countdown from 5, 4, later. Once again, only one will be the winner. 51 should be one.
Straight line, single left. He has not let off the gas.
Zach,
No, I was telling you he's out there.
oh, I've seen him. He's sandbagging for a little while, and he's hitting now.
Tell them to stop the race and tell him to start hitting.
49.
49.
Hey, red flag.
Red drivers, red, 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 red.
He is to hit somebody. Find the gas pedal.
Help me keep an eye on car 49, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to make some contact. He's hitting, but not very much. And I know that car rides better than that.
Good job, Dalton.
Hey, let's go. Sammy got it. Let's go. Sam got it. Let's go.
All right, we got him. Help me keep an eye on him. We'll have to take our head flagman to the wash, I guess. Watch your flagman, drivers. All right, we're back on green. We'll see what happens now.
Hey. What's he? Hey. Tell him to stop fucking with it. Tell him to stop. He's messing with his gas tank in the back there. The guy is. Nick's worried, yeah.
All right, we're down to B3, Matt Burrow, 49, Jesse Johnson, 44W, Brent Wassam. They're getting tired. We got B3, Matt Burrows, 49, Jesse Johnson, 44W, Brent Wassam. It looks like 44 is on the clock. He's trying hard to get that going. All right, we're down to 49, Jesse Johnson, and B3, Matt Burrow. All right, so that's your first place winner. Hard fought. First place goes to B3, Matt Burrow, Twin Lakes. Second place goes to 49, Jesse Johnson, Lake Geneva. Third place goes to 44W, Brett Wassam, Racine. 251, Zach Robinson, Franksville. And fifth place, 11, Justin Wampel. Give him another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, would you please?
Mid-size is next. There's a total of 11. 1-1. Mid-size is next. A total of 11.
I don't know if she wants to truck people down there or not. I don't know.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, the girl came and got it already. Yes. Okay. All right. He's making sure that the girl came and got her credit card that I gave you. Noah. Noah. What?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's hot, so in between, I'll let you know if things happening so you know if you want to go get something to drink or use the restroom. Remember, they will be back. That was our super stock class. Next is our mid-size class. Then we have our stock V8 automobiles like you've seen out there now. Then we have 13, actually down to about 11, I think, full-size trucks and vans. The end of the day. These are all main event shows. They will run down to the last car running in each event. So we got 5 more main events to run. A lot of cars going to get tore up by the end of the day. And that's phenomenal for a county fair. Full-size truck drivers, please go to your trucks. You're not next, but full-size truck drivers, please go to your trucks.
You got the golf cart? That's the long looking wall. I know.
Just tell them they've ruined it. Hey, but half of them are okay. That's wow. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see here today, we'll be in Green Lake, Wisconsin on August 2nd, Kenosha County Fair on August 17th, Wapaka County Fair on the 21st of August, and of course to wrap up the season will be September 1st at the Walworth County Fair. Again, I need all full-size truck drivers to your trucks. All full-size truck drivers to your trucks, please. Midsize is coming up next. Midsize front-wheel drive automobiles, ladies and gentlemen, is next. V8 classes after that. And then I'll let you know after that. All main events down to the last car running. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a minute while we got the next couple of cars on the track. I'd like to introduce the people that came with me today to put on the show. I do that, try to do it at least once at every derby. Sometimes I don't get it done, and that's a fact. But I'm going to take a minute. I got Dalton Euler, that's my grandson, right out front here. I got Nick Parr. He's right out in the middle. Nick Parr's out there. He's helping us today. He's from Wisconsin here, if you know Nick. Sam Wilson as well from Wisconsin. I don't know where he's at, but he's here as well out on the track area. Got Joey LaBelle. He's right down here in front, also helping us today. Jeff Outler out back taking care of the pit passes. He's been out there all day. He's about ready to come and relax and get out of the sun. That's a good friend of mine. Noah Palmer, my grandson's out there helping him. I got Summer Euler, my granddaughter, up here with me, right next to me. Nikki Nelson, who's out talking to the truck guys at this point, but that's my wife. I'm Dennis Nelson Sr. We are International Demolition Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, we've been here 30 years, and we appreciate you. We appreciate the fair. We appreciate the drivers. But most of all, you guys always say a lot of good things about us to the fair and on our website, and we appreciate it. So if you got any input, go to internationaldemolitionderby.com or go like us on Facebook. Check it out. We'd like to hear from your side of the track as well.
The loader just basically dug it out. So, well, he asked should we have a skid steer.
As you can see, we got a couple spots in the track that's pretty soft. We're trying to maneuver them as we go. We don't want people to get hung up if we can help it. The drivers obviously pay attention, so they're also going to try to stay away from them areas. Anything we can do is possible.
Here and there, like he isn't. Yeah, when I was down there during the halftime. So the only thing that you've seen is the super duties that were not done. The super duties were not done. But outside of that, there's no extra charge in the third one back there. What's your thoughts about just that one? Who's going to grab one more and gonna put it there? Okay. Have him do this last one. Run over.
I asked this at the first show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask this to you guys. Some of you I know were at the first show as well, but raise your hands if you remember when the grandstand area was in the middle of the fairgrounds. How many people were there when it was in the middle watching the? A few of you. I tell that to some people, and I'm sure you do too, and they say, well, it was never, in the middle of the fairgrounds. Yeah, it absolutely was. the track, the grandstands, the whole 9 yards.
Yes, we are ready.
Are you ready for some more? I've sat long enough too, so let's bring in the next heat. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for the drivers, their families, and everything they're doing for you and me today, please. Without them, we're not here, we're home. Always remember that. They've come out year after year. In the 30 years I've been doing this fair here, we've never, ever had under 130 cars. There's not too many fairs can say that. Drivers and their families make it happen year after year after year. Coming out should be 11:09, Scott Nielsen, Union Grove. 95, Stephen Nicholson II, Racine. 417, Wyatt Gretz, Franksville. 615, Samantha, Racine. 02, Noel Chadengard, hope that's right, Burlington. D16, Jacob DeGell. 32X, Bobby Dolly, Burlington. 187, Jordan Ruth, Racine. 61, Lucas Caffings. If somebody can tell me, I'll get it right. Racine. Number 10, Cameron Zier, Mount Pleasant. And 16S, Brody Mays, Kenosha. Running down to the last car running, top 5, get money in the only one gets the big trophy. $600 in cash, $9,680 worth of prize money that's going to be paid out today amongst these heats. $9,680. I need Renesmee Johnson. Renesmee Johnson, if I've got your attention, you need to meet your mother at the food stands behind the grandstands. Renesmee Johnson behind the grandstands at the food stand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, help me out again with a countdown from 5, 4, louder. Once again, we're going down to the last car running. Red drivers, red, red, red. Red drivers, red. Red, red, red. Red drivers, red. Watch your flagman, drivers. Once again, we're going down to the last car running. See if you can pick out who that's going to be. All right, we're down to 32X Bobby Darley and 417 Wyatt Gratz. How many people want 32X to win? How many people want 417 to win? Well, 417's got a little more support. We'll see. 417 is Wyatt Grass from Franksville. 32X Bobby Dolly, Burlington. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying it the hard way. Uh-oh, that might have took 417. All right. Give them drivers a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic finish. I'll let you know what the rundown is. Obviously, first place goes to 32X Bobby Dolly from Burlington, and second place goes to 417 Wyatt Gratz, Franksville, and I'll let you know the rest here as soon as I find out. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for them drivers. They worked hard. Okay, I got to tell you again, first place Bobby Darley in 32, second place Wyatt Gratz in 417, third place Jacob DeGaldo and D16. Fourth place is 615 Samantha Sellier, I think, or Seller from Racine. And fifth place, we're getting confirmation. Okay, again, fifth place, not fourth. Fifth place goes to 615 Samantha Sellier from Racine. Fourth place goes to 187 Jordan Booth, Racine. Third place goes to D16 Jacob DeDaldo, Burlington. 417 White and Bobby Dolly and 32X first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next is the V8 stock automobiles, and then the full-size trucks, then the mini trucks, then the gut-and-go main event. Once again, 4 more main events for you yet today. Running down to the last truck or car running, last truck or car running. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, every heat or main event is first through fifth. First place is $600, and so it goes down all the way down to $50. Bottom line is top 5 guys get money in the trophy, or girls. $9,680, I believe it is what's total prize money's paid out today. Once again, it's not about the money. Once again, it's not about the money. These guys don't make a lot of money for what they put in these cars. They put a lot of time and effort, but they sure come out for you at the Racine County Fair to put on a show.
Yes, we're ready. Let's go, Eddie. Yes, I saw that.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some more? I thought you would be. These are V8 automobiles coming out. 613, I hope that's right, Waterford. 37, Chad Grunwald, Pewaukee. 04, Tucker Larson, Rockton. 05, Corey Larson, Rockton. 316, Donnie Swinson, Stoughton. 42, Daniel Swinson, Stoughton. 7, Stoughton. 26, Joey Petkowis, I hope that's right, Joey, from Racine. 519, Bailey Quinn, Waterford. 971, Carter Schultzman, Waterford. And 71, Andy Dye, Burlington. Family members to this class, we're going to raise the payout. We got 3 or 4 more cars. So this class is going to be exactly the way everybody else. 600, 250, 150, 150. Top 5 cars will get money in the trophy. Only one gets to brag until next year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, help me out again with a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 3, All right, looks like we're down to, it looks 571, Andy Dye. 519, Bailey Quinn. 74, Jerry Swinson. 05, Corey Larson, and 04, Tucker Lawson. Red drivers, red, red, red. Red drivers, get the adrenaline down. Red drivers, red, red.
We're not gonna gang up. They're ganging up on him, and their dad is not. We need to make sure they don't gang up.
Watch your flagman drivers. All right, looks like we're down to 2. We got 04 Tucker Larson and 74 Jerry Swinson. One's on the clock, one has no steering. We'll see what happens. All right, time's up for the 04 automobile. That means 74. 74, Jerry Swinson is your first place winner. 74, Jerry Swinson is your first place winner.
Get out before the black team car down by Eddie. Who was out first?
Give them drivers a big round of applause, would you, ladies and gentlemen?
Dalton, can you hear me?
We're setting up for the other spots, but I know first place goes to Jerry Swinson from everything else put together, and I'll let you know. Full-size trucks coming up next, then mini trucks, vans, and SUVs, and then our gut and go main event that you've seen in the first show where they worked hard to get to that main event. Okay, so now we got the official results. 74, Jerry Swinson first. 04, Tucker Larson second. 05, Corey Larson third. 71, Andy Dye fourth. And 519, Bailey Quinn is fifth. That's how it played out. Can I get the water guy to the truck real quick? We want to go fast through the middle, and we should be able to wrap up today. We got 3 more heats to do. If I can get the water guy to his truck, or maybe if I can get the fire department to squirt a little bit, I just need a little bit of water. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this truck's coming out. Everybody along the concrete area, do not stay close to that concrete or even the fence. Be ready to move. These are full-size trucks. They can come right over the top of these concrete blocks. So again, be ready to get back away from the fence. Everybody back up away from the fence a couple of feet, 3 feet. Coming out in these full-size trucks is 17, Jordan Ketchner, Racine. I'll tell you who they are in just a minute. I want to make sure what I got coming out here. All right, 969, Damian Stewart, 812, Danny Marinick, Andy Verles, 369, Nate Walling, B8, Blake Krauser, 928, Ron Merkel Jr., Sightfield, 466, Jake, I don't know if Jake's out there, I don't think he is. 911, Ken Applegate, 11N, Jacob Nars, and 17X, Jordan Nees. Again, down here on the pit side, I need you to back up away from that gate. I need everybody away from that plastic fence. I'm not going to start the show until you move. Everybody needs to back up at least a couple feet by that plastic fence on the pit side. These trucks will come right over the top of that concrete. Right in that first area there, first, I guess, 20 or 30 feet of the track. Same right back down here. Oh, they gotta go back a couple feet. They gotta go back. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Wample's got the idea. He understands. Good job. Oh, they're fine, yeah. Be back away from the fence, be back away from the fence, and be by your truck, or by the track. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? All right, help me out with a countdown from 5, 4, 3, Pick out your truck. Who's gonna be first? Top 5 get money in the trophy. Red drivers, red, 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 red drivers, red drivers, red, 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 red drivers, red, 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 red. Make sure there's a piece missing. Not there, underneath where it goes to the frame. It was cooked to the frame. Make sure there's a piece missing out of both sides. Right where it goes to the frame, both sides. Then put him off the track. He was told to cut it.
He was told to cut that. Put him off the track if they are not cut. You said just put the down bars on by the seat.
Is there something to the frame?
Is there something welded to the frame of that? Is there something welded to the frame?
In the back. He should have a tube welded to the frame. Check that truck, Nick. In the back cage, it had 2 bars. That bar was going to the frame.
The bars were going to the frame. They should have been.
It's underneath the truck. You're going to have to look for it because I don't think it's cut. It goes from the cage up behind his seat by the gas tank down to the frame.
No, it is in the back by the gas can. In the back by the gas can. It goes down to the frame.
No.
He should have cut it. They're not cutting. It's not welded to the frame at all.
It was welded to the frame.
It's not welded to the frame.
Then there needs to be a piece of metal cut out.
It says it's not. Like it's not welded at all.
No. He's Did he show you where he cut that off the frame?
Not on the frame. They cut it
Do not let that truck leave the infield. When we're done, do not let that truck leave the field. Take your headphones off so you can hear me. Just so everybody knows, so you know what's going on, I got a little problem with about 3 or 4 of these trucks. They're way overbuilt. They were supposed to cut some things, and I don't believe that truck's that way. Well, we're going to let him go. We're going to ask him one more thing. And if he happens to place or get some money, he's going to be looked at a little differently, and he will lose. If he does it, then he'll win. That's okay. All right, watch your flagman drivers. Do not hit the other guy. How many people want B8 to win? And how many want 466 to win? 466, Jake Holderman. And B8, Blake Krauser. Let's try it again. How many people want B8 to win? And how many people want 466 to win? Well, 466 definitely got a lot more support, Jake Holderman. Uh-oh.
I just have to get the number off that truck over there for fourth place. I can't.
We're running out of time now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Watch your flagman. All right, so that means your first place winner. That means your first place winner is 466, Jake Holderman, Muskego. Second place goes to B8, Blake Krauser, Kenosha. Third place goes to 911, Ken Applegate, Pleasant Prairie. And I'm waiting on fourth and fifth. Make sure we got it right. Again, first place, Jake Holderman. Second place, Blake Krauser. And third place, Ken Applegate. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a minute. I picked a little bit on the B8 Blake Krauser truck, so I'm going to tell you, here's the deal with these guys. One of his teammates actually brung the pieces that they cut out of that cage. So he actually did do the right thing, so he's definitely in good shape. They brung me the pieces, so I knew it was cut out, and that's what I was wanting to make sure of. So again, B8, Blake Krauser, I appreciate you cutting the cage like I said. It just didn't look like it from here. All right, so now first place, Jake Holderman. Second place, Blake Hauser. Third place, Ken Applegate. Fourth place, Danny Moronic. And fifth place, Aaron Ketchner. To go backwards, fifth place, Aaron Ketchner. Danny Moronic, fourth. Ken Applegate, third. Blake Krauser, second. And Jake Holderman, first. Give him another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, would you please? Mini trucks and vans and SUVs coming up next. We got 17 of them, ladies and gentlemen. And then we got 16 gut and go 4 and 6 cylinder cars. 2 more heats to wrap up today. No, I absolutely don't need to look at Blake's truck. His teammate brung the stuff up here and showed me, and I appreciate that. Again, so on behalf of us to his family, we appreciate him coming through and showing that he did what we asked him to do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like anything you see throughout the night, you're welcome to come out next year and be a part of the show. Once again, we'll be at the Green Lake County Fair on August 2nd. The 17th of August will be in Kenosha. The 21st will be in Wapaka. And the 1st of September will be at the Walworth County Fair. Mini trucks are next, ladies and gentlemen, and then the gut and go main event. So mini truck main event, gut and go main event. 17 mini trucks, vans, and SUVs, 16 4- and 6-cylinder cars. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some more? Mini trucks, vans, and SUVs are next. Mini trucks, vans, SUVs. Coming out should be 27, Tristan Witt. Oh, wait a minute. Is he still checking him? '27, Tristan Witt. 728, Garrett Etzer. 812, Donnie Mazurik. 72, Corey Tilton. 34B, Joey Munding. 1069, Ben Kuhn. 12, Darren Montgomery. 86, 165, Brandon Mays. 183, Dustin Fandry. 36, Brian Hoagland. K308, Mitch Jack. 42069, Vincent Vinrovich. Hope that's right, Vincent, Milwaukee. 6-9, Travis Olmsted, Racine. 15W, Eric Greenlee, Racine. And 179, Patrick Gaynor, Union Grove. All right, we got it all clear, so help me out with a countdown from 5, 4, louder. All right, let me see. We got 183 Dustin Foundry, 15W Eric Greenlee, and 27 Tristan Witt. What? Yeah. In this class.
Got fit. He pulled his own flag.
183 on a stall, 2 still moving. We got 27 Tristan Witt. And I believe that's 15W Eric Greenlee. They're trying. It's not going to be long now. All right, it pulled his flag down. All right, so your first place winners, 15W Eric Greenlee from Racine. Second place goes to 27 Tristan Witt, Racine. Third place goes to 183 Dustin Foundry, Franksville. Fourth place goes to 86 Connor Langdon, Hancock. And fifth place, 812 Donnie Moronic, Caledonia. Give them drivers a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, would you please?
Gun and Go feature is next. A total of 16. 1-6. Gun and Go feature.
Again, over 140 cars tore up today. $90 you divide it up, it comes to about $1,100 or so, $1,200 per class. First place winners all get $600 and so on and so forth, down to $50 for fifth place. Again, these are your local drivers putting on this show for you here today, ladies and gentlemen. One more heat. We've got 16 possibilities, going to run one more heat down to the last vehicle running. So for you diehard Derby fans that's been here all day, you only got one more. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more heat to go. One more heat. 16 possibilities going to run down to the last one running. These are the cars you've seen in the first of the day that made it to the main event in their class. So they've worked hard all day. They've had a couple hours to put things back together, and they'll be coming back out to see who's going to get first place. Are you ready for the last heat of the day? All right, we should have 16 automobiles coming out, running down to the last one running. These are cars that run early today, 2 o'clock show, and made it out to this main event. Coming out should be Norman and Gotti. I hope that's right, Norman, Union Grove. 21, Shelby Bruner, Caledonia. 8085, Sawyer Castenson, Frankville. 48, Joseph LaRose, Racine. 71, Andrew Vance, Union Grove. 21B, Robert Caffey, Studevant. 17, Michael. 524, Brittany Moronic, Caledonia. MM1, Michael Minen, Burlington. 113, Louis Aguilar, Kenosha. D21, Dan Tanksky, Trevor. 77, Cal Rosenau, Union Grove. 310, Ryan Hedsdens, Racine. 04, Hunter Kosterman, Racine. 21K, Jared Fry, Union Grove. And 12, Joey Trevor. 16, we'll see if they show up. We're going to run down to the last car running. Last car running. I have got a chime card over here, Visa chime card with a person's name on it. If you're missing your Visa chime card, come on over and I'll give it to you as long as you know. Once again, a Visa chime card. If you're missing one, come on over and tell me whose name's on it. We got 14. That means we're missing 2. Nothing's moving? Okay, 2 of them can't get nothing going. They couldn't buy or rob a car, so. Going down to the last car running, top 5 get money, but only one's the one. Going down to the last car running, top 5 get money, but only one's the one. Last time in the evening with a countdown from 5, 4, louder. Red drivers, red, 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 red drivers. Red drivers. Your flagman. All right, we're back green. Who's it going to be? See who's going to be the winner. Only one. First place. First through fifth does get money in the trophy. What, they have a fire?
Yeah. On the battery.
Who's fifth?
I'm trying. I know.
It's okay. It's all right.
Maybe I gotta figure out where 48 went. Where's that white car? 48's still out there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 12 was fifth. Okay. 12.
Got one on the clock out there, 3 moving. That one's on the clock, 21, right?
Yeah.
Not to tell you what to do, but all right, let's see. We got a couple 3 moving. Red drivers, red, 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 red drivers. All right, that means your first place winner is D21, Dan Tansky from Trevor. I'll let you know how the other ones play out. All right, second place goes to MM1, Michael Min in Burlington. Third place goes to 48, Joseph LaRose, Racine. Fourth place goes to 21, Shelby Brenner. I hope that's right. And fifth place is 12, Joey Tansky from Trevor. Give them drivers a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the drivers, their families, the Racine County Fair, and of course, International Demolition Derby, we appreciate your attendance to today's event. Please exit the grandstand slowly. Keep a hold of your children. I'm sure there's some cold drinks and food out there still available, maybe even some rides. I'm not sure. I can't see. But again, go out and enjoy the fair a little bit before you take off to the house.